The shiitake mushrooms is an edible fungus. It's native to Japan and China, which is now cultivated and consumed around the globe. A premium Japanese dried log-grown shiitake mushroom can cost from $20 to $26 a pound. For the cultivation, shiitake need a wood-based growing medium to thrive and get the nutrients they need, so the options are usually limited to either growing them on logs or sawdust. Here in Japan, farmers use logs for the cultivation. Not just any old logs, but a cut from deciduous hardwoods such as oak, maple, beech, and ironwood all make good candidates. In Japan, sawtooth oak are used for many generations to cultivate shiitake mushrooms. The sawtooth oak trees also provide a very good source of nutrients for growing this mushrooms. Cultivation with this type of logwoods has been securing the food system in a region with limited arable land. Sawtooth oak forest also produces high-quality log wood, which resulting in a high-quality shiitake mushroom harvest. In order to obtain the logs needed to grow mushrooms, the people here carefully grow sawtooth oak trees. After cut down the trees, the farmers will carefully plant back a small sawtooth tree seedling beside it to maintain for future harvest and also to maintain the healthy environment of the forest. The logs here will be cut 40 inches in length, because shorter logs dry out too fast, and longer logs are too heavy to carry when they are soaking wet. Later will be transported to the farm for cultivation process. Sawtooth oak is a nutritious wood that rots slowly, which makes the bark last longer and prevents wood-rotting fungi from taking over the logs. All the logs will be later drilled with holes at about 6 inches apart surrounding. These holes will be later used to fill with plug spawn. Plug spawn is a starter culture to get the shiitake fungi going. It is pieces of hardwood dowels that have been impregnated with the shiitake fungus, which later will be hammered into the holes to start the colonization. Plug spawn is great because it will give a tight fit when the dowels are pounded into the log. The farmer will use hammer to tap the plug into every holes in the log. For this process, farmer usually need patience as there are so many logs with many holes need to be filled. Also known as mushrooms plugs, this hardwood dowels is inoculated and colonized with mushroom mycelium. It is a natural choice for many farmers because it is easy to use and requires no special tools. That's it for the planting part. Now all the planted logs will be moved to the farm warehouse before sent it to the greenhouse to set at rest. The shiitake logs will later set to rest in a shady spot until white mycelium bloom at the ends, which usually takes 8 to 12 months. Regular watering the logs help to keep the mycelium running and it will induce the fruiting. The shiitake mushrooms fruit best in spring and fall, after the logs was resting between flushes for 5 months or more. Each individual logs will later fruit continuously for the next 3 to 5 years, and even sometime the fruiting decrease as the fungi might run out of food, but usually by using sawtooth oak tree logs which have high source of nutrients, they can keep fruiting 3 to 5 years usually. After the mushroom appears and develop gills underside of the mushroom cap, it can be harvested just by cutting it off the log or by substrate with a sharp knife carefully by not to damage the growing medium in any way. This is because shiitake mushrooms can be harvested multiple times throughout 3 to 5 years. The farmer harvests all perfect mushrooms regularly to avoid it discovered by snails and little beetles. After the harvest, all the mushroom will be graded and selected. Shiitake are very rich in polysaccharides such as lentinins and other beta-glucans. These compounds are best in protect against cell damage, boost immune system, and also increase white blood cell production to fight off microbes. It is also contain polysaccharides which have anti-inflammatory properties. The shiitake later will be placed in a single layer on food dehydrator trace and dehydrated at 125 Fahrenheit for 3 to 8 hours, until the mushrooms are completely dry. The shiitake should be brittle and break, but not bend when they are fully dried. After the shiitake is fully dried, it will be collected and later transferred to grading department. In here, the grading system was developed to detect automatically into various grades of quality in terms of size, shape, and colors. First, they will be separated by sizes. And later, the abstractive vision machine will scan for any shape deformation and colors. This process is to make sure only the best quality shiitake mushroom is produced from the farm. Finally, the shiitake will be trimmed and go through another final check before they all send for packaging. Shiitake mushrooms can be cooked in a variety of ways such as grilling, sautéing, simmering, or stir-frying.